Welcome to today's video. Rental cars were expensive. I'm in here in Myrtle Beach just for the day. So we came up with the idea of renting mopeds.
So we Ubered to a moped place and now we're gonna ride scooters around.
It's actually my first time doing this. I'm pretty excited.
Yeah, your wheel's only maybe about to fall off.
Yeah, show them real quick.
I'm not 100% sure.
It looks like the previous owner got a little wobbles in.
He's going and he's passing me in the front end. He's like, I got wheel hop. And I'm like, nah bro, you got wheel bent.
It's Mustang week, so the goal is we're seeing Mustangs everywhere. I want to try to get some people to do some burnouts.
I'm about to do one right now, dude.
Yeah, let's see it. Yeah, buddy. I've got my suitcase tucked in here. Not the most ideal thing, but it works. First moped experience, 4-lane road, Beach City traffic.
Top speed's only 40, we can go 40.
You're not wrong. People be weaving past us. I see why all those like Facebook angry videos with people smashing into people's mirrors and stuff. People don't really treat us kindly on the road here.
Adam got so mad, this guy chopped around him and he's like, that guy didn't need to do that. For what? For what? I'm like, dude, this is how it is.
You know what the best thing is? When someone does that, you get to the light before them.
Yeah, on a scooter.
I know. What's up, dude?
What up, friend?
This is the home of all the big Mustang guys.
Big Mustang guys.
I know.
And I'm glad you're one of them.
I really want to show you guys the lineup. There's a lot of cars here.
It's crazy.
It's wild.
It is a crazy event. It's the last year Mustang Week in Myrtle Beach. And
Then what?
Then we're gonna figure something out. Mustang guys are never gonna just like sit down and we're not just gonna not have an event. So
Yeah.
we'll see what happens. This could not mean anything good.
Keep that data app on that
We've got a little bit of time before we got to do a signing. So we've been urban exploring. Chelsea found this little jump. He's about to hit it with a moped. So sick. That's sick.
I smell gas.
Do you?
Am I leaking gas? You smell that?
Nah, you're good.
Good?
Yeah, let me hit it.
I'm about to get yelled at by this old lady.
All right. Landed in Philly. It's the day before the Tuner Evo show. I'm ripping over to my buddy Jeff Stonebeck's place. I've never gotten to see his shop in person. He's got a bunch of cool stuff and we're gonna grab dinner later, hang out. Yo, it's been an awesome travel day because there's so much new music out there. New album from Silverstein, Anthony Green, Dance Gavin Dance, of course. Good music makes time go by so fast. Philly's looking awfully Philly, and I'm ripping a good old Camry, one of my favorite rentals of choice. Jeff always had the sickest spot. It was called, what was it called? J-Block?
J-Block, yeah. J-Block, V1.
I
This
know.
is V2. It's not as cool, but cooler cars, I think.
You had like a full-on skate park in your shop and you'd see like the pretty S15 parked up there.
Oh, yeah.
It was so gangster.
Oh my God, I miss it. Version 3 will be out sometime soon, and it'll be somewhat the same.
Are you gonna do ramps again?
Yeah, to
Oh,
be honest
sick.
with you, I've been working on the shop, and I was just like, all right, like, I'm gonna have a lift here, a lift here, a lift here, and slowly it's becoming more of a skate park than a car shop. So I'm just like, I wonder where it's gonna end.
I love it. I definitely wanna come back and ride. You
Yeah,
got some cool
definitely.
stuff. Everything yours, couple friends' cars.
Wifey's car.
So
even though
sick.
I steal it all the time from her.
Yeah.
Love you, babe.
And you even offered to loan me the clutch off of her car before. I didn't take you up on it, but
I know.
that's sick.
I mean, it was late in the day. If it was
Yeah.
earlier, I would have been like, yo, dude, we'll drive it out there, we'll swap it, and we'll just swap it later on. But it was pretty late in the day then, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's sick. Sick to see everything in person. We're gonna go grab some food. That's that. I got a hand signal. Does that mean he's... That thing is like one of the cleanest Mark IIs. It's freaking sick. Another day, another city. We're here in Philly and we are loading up for Tuner Evo. I gotta say, big fan of these indoor shows. The lack of sun and sweaty Adam, huge fan of that. Maybe you guys are too. Sick lineup already. Yeah, buddy. It's so cool seeing cars inside where they don't belong. Dang, look at that thing. She's been sitting in the trailer, so I gotta shine her up. Lucky for me, we got some ceramic speed shine from the Griot's boys. Doing a quick walk around before things get busy. I'm always a big fan of slam minivans. I feel like one day I'm gonna be that guy. This thing's sick. Big brakes, I dig it. Swerve homies. Now that I'm a big Honda guy, whenever I see a Honda on TEs with a nice clean swap, this thing's very cool. I don't know much about newer Civics, but seeing the endless brakes and some of the things on this thing, I'm guessing this is a very special car. I think that these yellow ones were like limited edition. It's got a bunch of Mugen parts on it. Pretty neat. Another two of my favorite Nissans that I've seen here. Right when I pulled in, I was like, dang, this is gonna be a sick show. This thing right here, the sucker for a two-tone coupe. And I really like the color on this 33. I wonder why. Two other cars I want to show you are owned by a buddy of mine, John Ludwig. He's a BMX friend that does a bunch of cool, crazy bagged car stuff that's way different than anything else you'll see at a show like this. Check these things out. Me and Colette had a little hangout with our moms on Sunday, and I wanted to go for a coffee run with Green R32, take my mom for a ride, and see what she thinks of it. Coffee run with mom. You want to feel the Skyline? You're way better than you used to be.
I didn't scream, I punched you though.
No, that was great.
I don't like that, you know that.
This car is really smooth. We didn't spin tires at all.
It's scary.
Is it though?
For me?
I want to try my new rolling anti-lag and see how it works. Interesting. I think I need to be higher in RPM.
At the next stop sign, turn left.
Gotta get used to that. It's the start of Monday and I got word that they are already pouring concrete. I thought that it was gonna be like 2 weeks out and they were gonna do everything at once, but I guess they're starting to do some of the areas that they've already got the rebar in, tying it to the other concrete. So we're gonna go and we'll get a couple clips and see how the whole process is done. Decision to do interior stuff today. I've got some old logo gauges for the red R32, doing a little bit of wire cleanup in the green R32, and I decided I think it's time to switch it up from the red seats, and I'm gonna put these R34 GTR seats in this car that I took out of the gray car. I like the red and I love these seats, but they do kind of give me a little bit of back pain because they don't have the most lumbar support. So these will just get put on the back burner for now. The red tin will come off. And then the interior should get spiced up a little bit once I do this. Some new floor mats, some other little details. I'm excited to see you guys, see what you think. Also doing new dash vents. I thought taking the dash out would make life a lot easier, but they are still very, very easy to break. They just get so brittle, so little bit of plastic bonder should do the trick. Our chassis interior panels have a tendency to lift, and as you can see, this A-pillar that I have out of the car is already starting to kind of delam from the back. The front is good, but I want it to last forever, so I'm basically going through and just slowly re-gluing the back of it all down to keep it tight, so hopefully it doesn't lift in the future. Big stoked doing interior stuff today. I got the new, or I should say the old Nismo white face cluster that's going in the GTR. The color that this thing gets when the lights are turned on is so sick. So I'm doing a quick cleaning, and then I got a brand new plastic cover for it, so it should look brand new. And voila, beautiful. These dudes are ripping. It is crazy how fast they work. This slab is getting poured Wednesday, and apparently the cure time's like 3 days. I'm probably still gonna let it sit a week just because I'm very scared of messing it up. But that's gonna be done and ready to be played with, technically by the time I'm back from Seattle, which is pretty exciting. This section came out beautiful. This little curve section here was kind of an afterthought because I was worried about hitting it from this direction. The container is gonna get moved, but like, this came out so freaking cool, and it's already like pretty hard. It looks beautiful, very beautiful. This section, sorry about the sunlight, is done, and it's pretty neat. There's actually a little bit of elevation to it. It kind of like slopes downward into this. Probably end up moving the ramp, maybe see if I could slide the building over. This section was so much work for such a little piece, but it's gonna like extend this straight a lot and get rid of all the obstructions that were here on this corner. Also, something that Colette has been spending a lot of time on, I think she put it on her story, but I'm not sure. There was like a full-on tadpole family, like thousands of tadpoles in this little puddle that was always by her shop, and now she got it filled, so she'll be able to pull into her shop like a normal person. But the question is, all the water that sat here before, I assume it's still gonna puddle here. Since this isn't really graded properly, everything's gonna puddle here, but at least she can drive into her shop from this side now instead of having to like go all winky wonky. A good portion of this section's done too. I'm so stoked. I feel like I'm gonna be addicted to concrete. Like, it's one of my favorite things to do is to just drive around through the day and just kind of check the updates and seeing all these little pieces and daydreaming of all the things I want to do with them. Big concrete guy. You're the concrete. I think I'm gonna wrap up the video here with a couple updates. The 34 seats look pretty nifty inside of the R32. Weird not seeing red anymore, but got my slew of parts here that I need to go through to get this thing all properly set up and done. Started removing some of the gauges, getting this thing dialed in how I want. If you guys have any recommendations, I really want to find like an old retro head unit, but Googling around I can't find anything that kind of blends. So I honestly might just put a stock head unit back in and then hide like a Bluetooth receiver somewhere. I just want everything to look nice and like period correct. I think that's it for this video, and I'll see you guys soon.